Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday to you all. This is an early day stream. Early day stream, and of course I have technical difficulties from the jump, and it creates two different lives as usual. But welcome in to our series finale here on PowerWash Simulator 2. The last job, very excited. I can't believe we're at the last job, and I want to thank Shell for jumping in to help out today. Very excited for this one. I went ahead and spent all my money, guys. I spent all the money I had to buy all the equipment we possibly could just to see where we're at going into the last job, see how much it's going to take for us to finish off this one. 30,000 jobs for the last one for Mount Rushless here. I followed the second beam all the way up to Mount Rushless, and it's led me to this weird door on the side of the volcano. Don't know what you think, but it looks like it was built by a pacifist to me. Karen thinks the beam was designed to pass straight through, but the system's all blocked up with dirt. We cleared some of the community funds stolen by the mayor for you to do your thing up here, and Karen and Michelle will be watching on your feed just in case. Good luck, buddy. And she'll spray me, absolutely. But glad she can join in. I'm glad you all are joining in to this stream today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic one so far. Definitely need the help for sure. Definitely need the help. This is really cool. This is really cool. And I really appreciate everybody out there who's played this and didn't spoil it for me. So, uh, really cool. I didn't realize that there was such a story behind PowerWash Simulator, but there is. And I think this one is going to be the best one of all. So I did want, because I know we have our live stream later today, so I had to do a little research to see how long it was going to take to get this one done. So, but welcome in Spirit Wolf Laura, and welcome in Yoda and everybody else out there. And I have kind of gone away since the new sprayer here. I've kind of gone away from using soap. I don't feel like we have to have it anymore. I like the aesthetics of it, but I feel like now it is going to be a waste of time to soap everything down and then come back to it. So I'm very excited for this one, guys. I was trying to figure out how to fit this in, today, and then who knows? We might get the hypermarket update today. So that's kind of why we did this one earlier. Wanted to make sure. Yeah. Wanted to make sure we had plenty of time today to get in this last job, and then also, fingers crossed, we get the hypermarket update today. Because if we get that, we might be going live a little bit earlier than our normal time on hypermarket. So, and unfortunately, we have had to cut the music off. At least the website we were using, we had to cut that music off to coincide with rules and terms of service policy for other platforms, since we're on multiple platforms now. So no music, just pure spraying and the sound of my voice. That's about it. That's all we get today. And unfortunately, one of those is not the greatest. But this job that I read, it says one person should be able to do it within 3 to 4 hours. So, I was thinking to myself, like, this is going to be a long job. But Shell jumped in, so I think we can do it twice as fast. And I'm very curious to see what's going on with this laser beam here. As long as Shell doesn't try to throw me in front of it, I think I'll be all right. All right, we missed a couple of spots here. Got There we go. I missed the bottom up over here. Is there like a ladder? There's not a ladder. Okay. So we can kind of reach everything from here. Or we're expected to at least, right? Yep. Missed that. To the sides here. And I know that I know Yoda completed this one like months ago. She completed this game like the first week it came out. So we are so behind. But I think she played it nonstop. I think she played it pretty much just straight through. I mean, it is definitely that addicting, and it takes a lot of discipline just to kind of back off and kind of pace yourself. And Harper says, I found the owner of the scooter. I've been trying to keep up with the text messages more now lately. Lovely old boy called Rusty seemed a bit confused and asked if I knew where the Bullseye grocery store was. Huh. I'm going to help him down the volcano and take him to the celebrations. There's nothing I can do up here. Anyway, meet us down there when you're done. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the text messages because there is a little bit of a story behind PowerWasher. So, not months ago, but yes. I think it was months ago. Absolutely does. Do think it was months ago. Didn't this release out at the end of October? So it's been a couple months. I think so. I think you've been done with this game for quite a while now. It feels like months at least. I guess I could climb up on the rocks, but if I slip, you guys know it'll be a bad fall, be a tragedy. There we go. And then we do have this door here. Got that. Let me jump over here. Got that. And let's see here. Yeah, a little bit here. These over here. Can't tell. Is that at the top of that? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Uh-oh. What just happened? Open sesame. Open sesame. Let me in. So this is pretty cool, guys. I have seen this scene in the trailer. Before the game released, this was part of the trailer. And this is a massive cave here. You're in. Of course we're in. What did you think? Like we just gonna wait outside the whole time? It's all on you now, Sprucey. You know what to do. I don't know how many nicknames that you have in this game, but they seem to know this guy, whoever you are, quite well. They call him all these nicknames. And we tried to reach out to a couple people to try to get a full four-man team, which we still have been unable to do, unfortunately. But we did reach out to a few people, and they were just busy today, especially this time of day, so I can understand. But we definitely wanted to get a four-man team going, and unfortunately, it's not crossplay. You know, you can't play PC, otherwise we would have achieved that easily. And it says we're at 24%, but that can't be right. That can't be accurate at all. There's no way we're flying through the job like this. So there's probably a lot more. Maybe something secret is going to happen. Like that right there. And then for $30,000 reward, there's no way they would let us get done that fast. I think the gas station job that we did with 3 people took a couple hours, and I think we only got like $8,000, maybe a little bit more than that, but there's no way. She went all the way to the other side of the room. Jeez. Just run off, why don't you? Hey, Chrislyn, welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one. It is early day, so for some people it is. Well, I say that. It's a little afternoon here, but it's earlier than we're used to being on streaming. But it's probably a great time for everybody across other areas of the country and the world. So, because we have so many people who have different time zones. So, you beat Brian. Yeah, you did beat Brian. You did beat Brian. I think Brian's probably at work. This, middle of the day here in the United States. So, he's probably at work or a little tied up, I'm sure. He's probably running his supermarket trying to sell out everything to get ready for the update. No pressure, Sprucey, but the moon is nearing the point of no return. You're our only hope. Okay. Well, if I'm your only hope, then you are truly hopeless. Don't wish no pressure on a power washer. Chizzy? That's asking for trouble. What weird names these people have. Good point, as you were, Sprucey. I don't know why they call this guy Sprucey. I mean, that's not a good nickname, I don't think. But that's his name, Sprucey. You just threw everything and left out. Don't do that. Don't sacrifice anything for the live stream. I promise you. You'll always get to catch it on replay. And what do people say that leftovers are better the second day? So maybe the stream is better the second day and not live. Because you're sprucing things up. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? I never thought of that. I mean, that makes sense. It is a pretty logical nickname. Never thought about that. That one went over my head, I guess. Jason and Jeremy walked in your store. I walked out. You walked out of the hypermarket store. Still trying to figure out who Jason is. Who's Jason? Who is Jason? I don't remember a Jason. Oh, that must be one of your employees, a Jason. Thought maybe you're talking about Justin and Jeremy. Well, that's cool. There's a little hole here in the ceiling, or in the slopes of this cave. Oh no, that was Justin. That was Justin. It's good to see that nobody remembers his name, because he was very forgettable. Not memorable at all. Yeah, that was Justin. Good old Justin. Oh, this is so cool. Such a neat job here. Yeah, and they did a good job. The past couple of jobs working up the suspense. If you keep an eye on the text messages that come through in the jobs, you kind of start to figure out that there's something going on, and then definitely keeps you in suspense if you keep up with the story. Which, even if you don't, the maps just get better and better. So. Justin and Jeremy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was definitely Justin. It was all you had. You had the letters right. It was J's. It's always those J's. I don't know. It's always the J's. And I'm pretty sure there was a lot of new names added in this coming up update. So, which is really cool. Maybe we'll be able to customize the names soon enough. But. Yeah, everybody's got to go get their milk. Everybody needs to go on a milk run here soon. Can you fall off of here? You can't. Okay. I was tempted. I tried. I was gonna see if we couldn't jump down there and explore a little further, but we can't. Also means we can't be pushed off there either, so no pushing me off the cliff. You want your name in hypermarket. I would say reach out to Croissant Games and just send them a message in Discord. I mean, they're pretty good about responding to people. I mean, here lately, I'm sure that they don't, because everybody's blowing them up about wanting information on the update. So they might not respond soon, but I think they would definitely be up for adding your name to the game as an employee. But I do think the customization of being able to change the names is coming eventually. So. And I just think it's really neat how they've made this game based around the community. And it's easy to make a game that allows you full customization to do what you want. I think you can, as a developer, you can do that. I mean, anybody can probably do that. But to not add in the full customization, but instead add in options that are permanent, like items that are based on community members and whatnot, was a pretty cool idea. And it just shows how much they have allowed the community to shape this game. If I want to be exploring different type of leg parts, since both legs would be completely broken. They would be. I'd be crawling around at the bottom of this cave. Alright, so up here. Yeah, that would definitely be an ouchie for sure. But sadly, people do that. People do go to caves and they try to explore further than they should, and do have accidents like that. Sometimes, yeah, it's always an accident, but you take a huge risk when you go into an environment like this. All it takes is one slip, and that's it. She's in the exploring and having all the fun without me. Wait a minute. Let me go down here. Yoda, you got a point. Let me go over here and see what Shell's doing over here. Fine. She can start in that corner. I'm going to start in this corner over here then. Let's see if she runs away now. I am not going to let her have all the fun without me. But she cleans faster than I do too. She absolutely will have everything done twice as fast as I will. So we kind of do have to stick like close to her. You're kind of right. I mean, if this is like one of those things where it opens up more after you clean it, yeah, she'll be in another cave system by the time I'm done with that part. Yeah. And usually I'd be okay with that. I'd usually be okay with, just let her go ahead and move faster. That's fine. But I do want to be able to see this one and explore this one, so we can get the full effect of the final job, which I still don't think after we get the $30,000, I don't think we're going to have enough to buy everything still. I don't know how has worked out like that, but I don't think we're going to have enough money to purchase everything. I still think we're going to be shy a little bit, so we might have to do another job down the road just to get that money, which is perfect. We'll wait for the DLC to come out, and then we'll do the DLC jobs, and that'll probably put us where we need to on the money-wise. Because we have one final sprayer to buy, and all the attachments for it, and I don't think we're going to have enough. We're getting more text message. Back on terra firma. I'm with Rusty and Detergento, just in time to see the festivities kick off. Perfect timing. How are you getting on up there? Hope you're getting somewhere, bud. We are, but man, you text me every 5 minutes is not gonna make me move any faster. And this guy's blowing my phone up. Absolutely. He wants to know about this job. Now we'll come back this way. And I will say though, with this sprayer, with the later sprayers in the game, soap is a waste, guys. It absolutely slows you down. Like, I love it, but if we would have continued using soap now with this sprayer that we have currently, it just would have added on more time. Which I don't like that. I think there needs to be a rebalance. I don't think soap should be completely eliminated. Soap I think should still be the most powerful thing in the game, and they should have not made this sprayer as great as it is. Or figure something out. Figure something out with it, but I don't think you should completely just make soap kind of obsolete later in the game. Because now, I don't know. I'd never go back to it. Unless we use just the beginner sprayer. Which I hate, though. I hate that because I was really addicted to the soap. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to say it. I was a soap addict, I hate to say it. I couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it. It made me the biggest germaphobe in the world. and we just became addicted to soap, guys, to the point where I couldn't live without it. But we managed to kick it, to the curb, and now we just can't go back. No soap. I'm part of the no soap crew. All right, let's clean the floor first before we start doing the outside of everything else. These are so, all these colors are so bright, guys. I need to go down and change the settings on, turn down the brightness, because it is so bright. And the reflections are just blinding. All right, that's completely done there. Let's come over this way. Uh-oh, something else made a noise. I don't know what that was, but something did. It's like every time we clean something, we get this weird, here comes the alien song or sound. Another text message from the needy Harper Shaw. Used to see the parade at Wishy. It's amazing. Everyone's really gone to town. Yeah, so this guy's called Wishy. He's called Sprucey. I mean, it's so nice seeing everyone come together like this. Yeah, he has lots of nicknames. And I kind of wish, now looking back on it, that we kept doing all the achievements instead of thinking about going back and doing them. I should have just done them up front, because they weren't really complicated. But if you don't do them at the beginning of the jobs, a lot of them you don't get. So kind of wish I'd have done that, because now there's no chance unless we go back and do some of the jobs. And I'm not sure if we'll be doing too much of that. That's the biggest thing. This game is amazing, but the replayability, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't have very, very high replayability after you do everything. I mean, I think this is one of those play through one time, maybe play the DLCs, and then, you know, if you have people you play with, you might play with them some, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of replayability for me on this one. And that's kind of how PowerWash 1 was as well. I think I played it through one time, maybe a couple jobs, multiple times, but to get ready for PowerWash 2, but, you know. Oh, we missed that part over there. Got that. Yeah. I just said we finished the 7th conduit. These are like probably some kind of opening. Shell's over here. There she is. She's still here. uh, is there like a secret treasure box that pops out of somewhere, and you're just expecting Shell to run off and snatch it up and take it? And or are you expecting her to snatch up some of these jewels and gems and just run off, huh? Pretty sure Shell's watching and she's like, what are they talking about? No spoilers. There you go. No spoilers. There you go. No spoilers. I'm glad you remember that. Well, we'll remember. We'll stay close to Shell. I'll make sure we don't get too separated. That way, if when the big things start to happen, I won't be too far away. But for now, all we're hearing is noises. I'm pretty sure when we get done spraying everything, though, I have a feeling that this thing here in the middle is going to either light up, a laser beam's going to come out, something here is going to happen with this thing. I just have a feeling of it. I could be way off, but I just, that's what I think. Which I need to absolutely start spraying over here some more. Yeah, you definitely need to start playing again, Laura. I thought I saw you on PowerWash Simulator before. I thought I did, which is really cool. You definitely could have joined in and helped out today, and you still can if you want to. If you have a chance, you can. And for anybody out there on PS5, you definitely can join in and help if you want. It's never a closed lobby in our games, never. If it's a multiplayer, we just, we'll let anybody in. You also bought the first one. Yeah, the first one's really good too. Here comes the floats while the people from Lubra City are really going for it with their synchronized dance routine. If I wasn't seeing it with my eyes, I wouldn't think it was physically possible. All right, we're getting close to finishing out this part, but I think there's so much more. I mean, this obviously is a huge job, so it's going to take us a while. But I've avoided it. I will say that I've seen a couple people that have got to the end, and I've just avoided it. If they're on the last job, I don't tune in. We don't watch. We don't watch. I don't want to see any of that. No spoilers. Good luck playing, have fun, but I can't watch. I just can't. All right, there's that. I really want to clean the rest of these rocks because I think these rocks are, every time you clean these, or the rocks, it makes noises. So I think that's something to do with something. I really want to clean those first, but I'm going to avoid cleaning all those first. And as much as I'm ready to see this last part of this last job, I'm not ready for it just because I know it's going to mean that we're done. PowerWasher will be done until the DLC comes out, which I don't know. It is slated for the first quarter of 2026, so I'm thinking maybe March or April, but That is a ways away, which means no power washer until then. But I've thought about trying out the spray paint business game or spray paint simulator, which looks similar to this. And then there's another one as well that I thought about trying out to keep the, same vibes that we get from Power Washer. But I don't know. I don't know if they're any good or not. So they look all right. Yep, another text. Why am I not surprised? Okay, the pumpkin float might look less of a spectacle, but let me tell you, Annie and a few monks are up there giving Gritty everything. I have no clue who Gritty is. Duck and Goat are amazing too. Of course I am. You know I am. Any revelers get too close, too close to the float, and they're serving it to them. That's crazy. I don't know how they know my name. I don't know how they've heard of me. I don't know. I mean, I guess they follow the channel. I don't know. That's crazy. Never thought I'd be in Power Wash Simulator. Hey, welcome in, Boo. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. We are here at the... Is this the first Friday of 2026 or the second? I think that's the first Friday of 2026. You rewatch the trailer for up to date, and the truck will be spawned outside next to the white car and car park. Start putting your unwanted items in there ready to sell close by. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a very, very unique feature that I have not seen in any other game, and I'm all for it. I love that. I love that. My only thing, and I really, I want to see that taken a bit further. I want to see that truck either drive off or leave the parking lot. But I have a feeling that truck stays there. So I think it's, it's going to be a permanent thing in your parking lot now is that truck. But pretty cool. I'm ready for it. Hey, Clintus, happy Friday to you. Update should be coming either today or tomorrow. The developers last said that it's still coming out this week. So, and I guess if you include Sunday as part of this week, I mean, if you do include that, then you could see it Sunday as well. But we will be getting it within the next few days, I think. Very excited. I'm hoping we get it today. I really am. I really, really do hope we get it today, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't know at this point. Do not know. All we know is speculation. The one thing we do know for certain, it will be out this month. So there's that. I can positively say that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, guys. It's a huge update. I've got an actual store design that I made a blueprint on. I know it's very crazy, but I had to write it down. I had to write down this idea so I don't forget it. But I do have an idea for our store coming up, and it is going to be the final design of our main store that we do. That's it. We're not doing any more. This is it. This is the last design before, we decide to push and get the update, stock everything up, and then try to go for 300. That's it. This is the last one. We're not doing any more revamps. When we get the update, start looking at every item with secret codes. The first code is the... Yeah, I do think we'll get some more codes too. I do think we're going to get a new secret code. Or at least I hope we do. I like the secret codes and the Easter eggs. But definitely looking forward to the update. And I can't wait to get started. I mean, I really have a nice store layout planned, and I hope we can make it work. I don't know. The biggest thing is just getting the measurements right. And something else I was thinking, you zoomed in on the first part of the trailer and looked at the max money you could get. Yeah, I think the max money is like trillions of dollars, and it's impossible. There's no way. Money will never try to go for the max amount of money. Never. It just won't happen. Level is a different story, but money, there's just no way. It's impossible. You'll die. You'll literally be over 1,000 years old probably. If you live to be that long, good luck. And by then there'll be like a PlayStation 96 or something out. So there'll be so many different PlayStations out, you probably won't even play Hypermarket anymore. Can't wait to see the layout. I know, I can't wait for you to see it too. You guys are gonna love joining in our episodes and helping me design it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I have had a chance to take a lot of ideas from seeing your store, Laura, and Phantom's, C's store. There's a lot, a Winter store. There's a lot of great stores out there. Gyms. I mean, I'm missing a lot, but there's a lot of great stores out there, and I can't wait to implement all these ideas that we've seen from you all. Who just subscribed? Oh, Fragrance Gaming just subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Fragrance. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really, really do. That was Fragrance Gaming. I missed the notification pop-up as well. I need to get my alerts changed. But I appreciate that sub. And I'm pretty sure I'm in like 13 different Discords with her. And also in her Discord, I think. Here comes the Muckingham float. Is that Indian Park Warden up there? The living room items, yeah, I wonder too. I wonder too. But the coolest part, I think, for the trailer was that they left the prices blank. You know, they didn't want anybody to see those, I guess. Or maybe they didn't have the prices set yet. Maybe that's something they go back and do after they get the items in the game. But there's no prices on any of the newer items. So I could tell that they were new items too because there's no price on them. And I will say though, if you guys don't like carrying the dog houses, because it is, you know, a couple to a box, I think, 4 to a box now, and 1 per pallet, you're probably not going to like carrying or stocking some of the newer items because there's some big items. Yeah, I think the roadmap menu will be cleared off. Absolutely. I don't think there'll be anything left on it at all. And I think the main thing they're going to start to focus on is creating that second floor, or getting the second floor to work, because it's pretty much almost done, I think. They're just testing out some things on it. Yeah, dog houses are a nightmare, and that's going to be part of it. You know, there's going to be a lot of bigger items that are going to come like 1 to a box, like beds, 1 to a box. You know, stoves probably 1 to a box. There's going to be a lot. A lot of the new items are 1 to a box, so it might take a little bit of manipulating the math and customer logic to make it work. You might have to do a lot of restocking. I hate to say it. You might be restocking a lot. Yeah, we might get a trolley cart to move more boxes. That's very true. Very true. We might even get more employees added in. There might be more than 18. Who knows? You know, especially if you're having to restock items that are only 1 per pallet or 1 per area. Very excited for it though. We did a full breakdown on the trailer and went through some of the newer items that we spotted, and you know, pretty exciting. Yeah, main thing is we want the second floor now. Absolutely. I think more people are panicking about the fact that we're getting newer items right away and that we're not getting the second floor. Like, everybody's talking about how they're out of space and they, you know, are out of room. And I I just think it's a thing about space management now. You know, I think you can make it work, but people are gonna have to downsize. You can't use floor displays for everything. And I had to follow that rule myself because I love to use floor displays, but you're gonna have to shrink down. Like you're gonna have to learn to use smaller shelves, maybe use 2 shelves per item instead of a whole shelf per item. I mean, you're gonna have to really shrink down. You can't stock everything drastically like you did before. You know, you can make it work. I'm very interested to see how Phantom, because he's the master of inventory manipulation, I'm very curious to see how his store looks with all the new items, because I guarantee you he'll make it work. One way or another, Phantom will be stocking every single item. And I think that, you know, that's going to be the way to do it. You've got to shrink down. Yeah, the barbecue grill, for sure. The barbecue grill is going to be one of those one items that just, when it sells out, you got to go restock it. It's going to just be one. Yeah, yep. So maybe the only the expensive items. That's very true. That's very true. But I mean, it actually, guys, might be the most realistic sim game out there because of one thing. Because in real life, grocery stores, supermarkets, even big wholesalers, they don't stock everything. There's no one place that stocks every single item, unless it's Amazon.com. But it's a virtual location. Like they have multiple warehouses spread out that have different items, right? So in real life, stores don't stock everything. That's realistic. Like, you know, maybe you're not meant to stock every single item. Pick and choose. Run a jacuzzi department, or run a jacuzzi store. Run an outdoor store. You know, pick and choose. You can't be the do-it-all store. I mean, I say that, and I'm definitely going to try to be the do-it-all store too. But at the end of the day, if I have to sacrifice some bigger items, some grocery items, some cold items, frozen items, then that's what I'll do. Yeah, Costco does not stock every single item. I will say that. They stock probably a majority of items, but you have to think about all the items that they probably don't have in their inventory. I mean in general, like Costco stocks a lot of things. They stock the majority of probably everything that you need when you go grocery shopping, but there probably are things that Costco doesn't have. Like Costco doesn't sell, well, I was going to say they don't sell pets, but neither does Hypermarket too, so they sell pet stuff, but so that's, you know, probably not a good example to use the pet analogy there, but they do stock a lot of stuff. I will agree. Costco does stock a lot of items, just not everything. Oh, we're missing this over here. Probably could have jumped from over there and did that. All right, we are getting closer, 96% here. Let's see what we're missing in the middle here. Just little small stuff. But I'm all for it, guys. I'm excited for it. And I think the challenge of trying to stock up your entire store is going to be great. It's going to keep everybody engaged and playing for quite a while now. Like, everybody's going to be back to playing the game just like it was brand new again. Which is great. You know, that's kind of how I feel, at least. I feel the same way, like I'm going to be playing it like it's brand new again. Only a few floor displays left of phones to sell. I wish I was down to a few. I think we still have a lot. We have a lot of days to roll through. A lot. I don't know how many I have left, but it's a lot. It is a lot. I've been trying to get through them as fast as possible, but unfortunately that has not been able to happen. So we're going to focus on that tonight. It's trying to sell out more. We'll see. If the update is tonight, we will focus on the new items too. We'll show those off. We'll display those, and then I think Monday, right away on Monday, we're going to hit the floor running and try to start on our store design with the new items and new features. What are you missing here? We're missing something on the side here? Oh, it's right here. I think. I could be wrong. There we go. That's what it was. And I think it's pretty cool to see that everybody's trying to sell out of all their inventory. So everybody's doing the same thing, getting ready for the update. All right, 97%. We are about to see something. I don't know what we're going to see. I think there's going to be some laser beam, something. All I can say is I'm going to stay out of the way and not get killed by the laser beam or blasted by it. All right, that's good. We have 3 items remaining on here. Let's see. That's good. What are we missing here? The side of this, maybe? Oh, that's what we're missing. Yeah, the very back side. Okay. Thought I just fell off there for a second. I'm like, whoops. All right, now where? Is there more on this back side? Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Oh, this thing is lit up now. This thing is all bright as can be. Let me go over here, jump on this rock. How do we reach the side of this? Without the ladder here, we got to try to reach this part up here. There we go. Perfect. 98%. There it is. Look at that. What is that? Oh my gosh. What do we got up here? We have to clean that? Shell, are you looking? Are you paying attention, Shell? Look at that. Shell, behind you. Behind you. There. There. Head. There. Look at that. She just wants to spray people. She's like, I don't even care about whatever that is. I'm just going to keep spraying you. That's all. Yeah, there's the treasure that, what is that thing? I don't know. Is that like a special alien meteorite? I can't get up here. I'm trying to run up to the top. That's alright. Can't do it. We're not even getting anything on that. We're not even spraying that at all. Let's see here. Yeah. Do we need soap? Is that what you're telling me? That we need soap here? Possibly. I'm gonna run up the side of this and jump up here in the corner. Oh, that is a horribly bad angle too. That's not a good angle either. I mean, it's not the worst angle, but we definitely can't get everything from here. All right, I got to jump up here. Can you jump on top of this rock? Oh, come on. So, you can't. It's in the way now to where you can't jump like in that middle area on top of everything like we did before. Sure you can. We just got to be very careful. There we go. Oh, come on. We almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had it. That's about as close as we can get. Maybe start organizing your store's first stack. Just fill up the shelves ready and create your layout of the store where you have it placed. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. But the store layout is going to be so complicated. That's it? That is all? That is it. What is going on with this thing, though? Are we about to... Is that the moon? What in the world is going on? Are we about to blow the moon up? We're about to blow the moon up, Shell. This is all your fault. This is all Shell's fault. She did the last spray. I'm not responsible for whatever's going on. Okay, we're not blowing the moon up. What is it doing? Is it just making the moon rotate more? Oh, I get it now. I get it. This is what creates the rotation in the moon, right? Is that what this is? Yeah, that did not take as long as I thought it would either, Shell. That's really cool, guys. This is a really, really cool ending. That's pretty neat. This did not take long at all. I was absolutely tricked. I was thinking that this was going to take like 3 hours for just from research, and I don't know who got the idea that it was going to take 3 hours. I guess it could, but when you have high powered sprayers and the best of the best, then you don't need that. That's really neat. What a cool ending. What a cool story too. Uh, that's pretty crazy. But in real life, if the moon was spinning that fast, I don't know. Might create some tsunamis. So let's take a quick replay of this one, guys. Pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Lots of fun. That is a great finale here as we get ready. And the thumbnail is really cool. I think this is one of the coolest part of the jobs is doing the quick recap on the job to see how everything looks. That's pretty neat. I mean, I definitely enjoyed this one. I think this was well thought out, well planned. Wish you have no idea, but you've done it again. Now get yourself outside quick as you can. The fireworks are starting. So we did get $30,000 for this, 500 PowerWash points on this job. And we're gonna head back to base. We're going to. No, we're not. We do have some credits here, so.
Let it flow, it's only just begun. Let it show your best is yet to come.
So a really cool ending, guys. We're not going to sit through the entire credits, but this is really neat. I'd love to sit through and watch our replay of all the jobs. We're going to turn the music down just a little bit down. Really cool ending. I definitely enjoyed that. This is really cool. It saved every single one that we did. I think it did. I think that's every single thumbnail that we did in this job, guys. Pretty sure it is. I mean, I do recognize some of the jobs that we did multiplayer with Gems and Grumps, and then I do recognize the jobs that we did solo, and then I do recognize some jobs that we did with Shell. So that is really, really neat. I mean, yeah, look at that. That's the gas station job that we did with Grumps and Gems. Yeah, they saved every single thumbnail and put it in the ending credits. Yeah, definitely ready for the future DLC. This is an amazing ending. I'm very, very impressed. Like, it's worth it. I changed my mind. We're gonna sit through and we're gonna watch. I don't want to miss these. I don't want to be able to miss all our jobs that we did. Because we put in a lot of time and effort. I think this was episode 40 in our series, so which is a lot. We have played quite a bit. Yeah, everyone's ending is different. Absolutely, and it definitely is better than the first game. I agree. They they did an excellent job. I mean, this hands down has to be one of the best simulator games that have ever been created. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The best ending. I did not expect this. Quite shocked at the final job, how amazing it was, well designed, the way it was dynamic, like I absolutely love. And then to end the game like this with a cutscene and then to see all your jobs completed is absolutely crazy. And guys, we're going to go back after this stream and we're going to clip these. We're going to clip all these thumbnails and we're going to make these into a little montage to upload. That is insane. There's a job that me and Shell did right there. And actually, that's me and Shell on that one as well. So, yeah, there's Shell's in quite a few of these. I think Shell helped us on 4, 5 jobs. A lot of jobs. And that was probably my favorite one. The slopes was the best job in this entire game, I think. Even though the last one was amazing, but the slopes was probably one of the best jobs. I mean, that's one I'd probably go back and redo. And the flying car was really cool too. I did enjoy that one, and I enjoyed this play one where the scenes change as you completed them. And then of course the truck. You know, everything leading up to the truck kind of just tied into the storyline. And there was another neat one right there. And then of course the last job. Thanks for watching. Yeah, amazing ending. I mean, I'm just wow, very speechless. And now, after doing all that, we don't want to end it. Like, why would we want to end it? Like that ending alone makes me want to go back and replay the whole entire game. Let's buy some stuff now, guys. We're gonna end it that way because that right there is hard to end on. I don't want to end on that way. That makes me not want to end it. So what we are going to do though is we are going to buy. We're going to spend some of that money. I think we had a little bit left we could buy. I don't think we're going to be able to afford everything, but I think we're going to try to do what we can. Yeah, we're not going to have enough money to buy it all. We would have to sell more items. I think. I don't think we're going to have enough. Or maybe we will. We did. $15 to spend to spare in the whole budget, and we got the maxed out achievement, which is the main one I was really trying to get, guys. And then for the furniture, once again, we almost had all the furniture bought. We're gonna buy a couple items here, a couple here, even though we haven't washed everything. And I don't think we have any points left to buy anything else. I don't think we do. I think we bought pretty much all the van cosmetics. Well, we haven't. We haven't. So there's actually a reason to go back and play. You know, if you want to unlock all the items, and I'm sure there'll be new items that come to the game. But really, really cool, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in to this live finale of the PowerWash Simulator series. We'll be back for sure. Even though the series is done, we'll be back when the DLC drops. We will definitely be playing that right away, and I'm sure we'll snatch Shell back up and see if she wants to join us. Maybe we get some more people to join as well. And I appreciate her help so much today in our finale. And now she can go and auto complete hers if she wants to and see her ending as well. So that's really, really cool. But guys, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to catch you tonight on our live stream of Hypermarket Simulator. Goodbye, everybody.